We got the man himself, Javon Walton. Kevin Garcia here with FightHype. First and foremost, Javon, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. Wish I was hopping in the ring Saturday with them, but you know, I'm feeling good.
No doubt. You know, you hear obviously, you just signed with MVP Promotions. You know, we got Paul versus Diaz this weekend. It's gonna be a big fight. Tell us about that. How do you think that fight's gonna go?
Man, honestly, Jake looks more prepared than ever in his life right now. He's had a great camp. I think it will go to distance. You know, Nate is a guy who can take a lot of shots. He's a talented fighter as well. So, you know, I think it will definitely go to distance. But I think Jake's gonna get the win.
No doubt, no doubt. And you know, yesterday we got to show you yourself. You worked out. You know, again, recently signed. Came and showed the fans what you can do. I gotta tell you, I was myself personally impressed. You look fast.
Oh, thank you.
You look sharp. You're welcome. You're welcome. Talk to us a little bit about your boxing background. I know you said you were an amateur. Did you always know you were gonna eventually turn pro, even when you were acting? Was this always a thing?
Yeah, boxing was always the goal for me. I've been boxing since I was 4. I have 80 amateur bouts, and like this is what I love. You know, the acting stuff is cool, but this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. And I just, you know, it's been a passion of mine for a very long time. And there's nothing like boxing, you know. It's, I'll always have so much love for it.
For sure. Any like intentions already declared in your mind about weight class, debut? When can we expect your first fight? That kind of stuff.
So as far as my first fight, I'll probably be fighting in a year from now. But weight class wise, you know, I don't want to say. I'm still growing. I got a lot of growing to do. So I don't want to say too early what I think my weight's going to be.
For sure. Last weekend, Spence Crawford. It was a big fight, highly anticipated. I think we all saw that result. What were your thoughts? How did that fight go? What did you think happened there? Were you surprised?
Honestly, like it was just the foundation of Crawford's jab. I mean, Bud's jab just like won him the fight in itself. Like his jab was just phenomenal that fight. And then, you know, once he started landing that, he started to see his openings. But really, just out of the gate, after that first like feel out round, he knew what he was gonna do right away. And I called round 10 TKOs, round 9. So, you know, I was pretty close. But, you know, big props to Errol Spence. He's a dog. He's a phenomenal fighter. But, you know, Bud's just like, he's a pound for pound right now.
No doubt. So I know you said you called it. Obviously, still 17 years old. Did you get anybody to lay a bet for you, man? Did you bet on the fight?
I didn't bet on the fight. I told people to bet on the fight, a few people, you know, and I told them round 10, it was round 9, so close enough. But,
nah, great prediction, great prediction.
Thank you.
So obviously, you know, you're getting into boxing. You're a young guy. You got your whole future ahead of you. Who's some of the guys you've been watching? Who's one of your favorite fighters, maybe today and in the past?
All right, so in the past, my favorite fighter is Manny Pacquiao. You know, I love his in and out movement, and I feel like a lot of my style is kind of off of that. His explosiveness, you know, like everything about him. He's just, to me, he's one of the best fighters of all time. And then right now, I really want to see Teofimo back in the ring, man. Like his skill set is just like unheard of. Like he's insane. So I love watching him fight.
Last question. This is a hot topic right now. Fantasy matchup. So we just saw it all happen last weekend, and I think it's fresh in people's minds. Some people are saying Mayweather versus Crawford. What do you think would have happened in that fantasy matchup? Hypothetically, of course.
Damn. Like both in their prime, right?
Well, that's the thing, right? Because we got Pretty Boy and we got Money.
Yeah.
Those are two different fighters.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
I think Pretty Boy might got that, low key. But I mean, that's like one of the best fights of all time, right there. I couldn't say, man. Like I feel like that would be too close of a fight, like, because you know Bud just has the same power, but Floyd's ring IQ and his movement and his defense is just phenomenal. So, God, I think that's definitely going to distance, and one of them's gonna squeak out a split. I think. I don't know. That's a phenomenal fight right there, though. For sure.
Well, listen, we want to tell you thank you very much. Good luck in your future. You look great yesterday, man. We appreciate all your insight. You're a sharp dude. Thank you, Javon.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.